I have never visited Japan. Have you ever been to Colombia? These are the kind of sentences that we're going to learn how to say today in Spanish. Hi everybody, welcome back to Andino Spanish School. My name is Rodrigo Perez and today we are talking about the present perfect. What is it, when to use it, and how to build it. Vamos! The present perfect in Spanish has an equivalent in English. Every time that you build a sentence like Claudia has visited more than 20 countries, Lorenzo has cooked dinner, we have never traveled to Korea, or have you watched the last Iñárritu movie? We are going to use the present perfect in Spanish as well. We use this tense to talk about actions that started in the past and have relevance in the present, whether they have been repeating themselves or they started in the past and they continue on happening right now. We are also going to use the present perfect when we want to talk about the recent past. Now, how do we build sentences in this tense? We're going to do this in two parts. Part number one, we need to choose the right conjugation of the verb haber, which is an auxiliary in this case, for the subject that we want to use. So, yo he, tú has, ella ha, nosotros hemos, ellas han. This is the equivalent of I have. And now we have come to the second part. We need to use the past participle of the main verb. In a sentence, I have visited Japan twice. The main verb is to visit. And there are only two ways to build the past participle for a verb. Either the verb is AR, and we're going to switch that for ado, or the verb is ER or IR, and we're going to switch that for ido. For example, hablar, hablado, jugar, jugado, caminar, caminado. Remember that the past participle does not change if we're talking about male, female, one or many. It always stays the same. Like in English, the past participle of go, gone, is gone for all the subjects. Now let's put it all together. Subject, haber, and past participle. Yo he viajado a Panamá. Tú has ido a República Dominicana. ¿Has visto esa película? And of course, as usual, we have irregular verbs. Verbs that are not going to follow the regular rule that we have just learned. And we have put together a list for you to memorize all these verbs. Let's make some sentences with irregular verbs. I haven't done my homework. No he hecho mi tarea. I have not seen that movie. No he visto esa película. And if we're dealing with reflexive verbs, we are going to place the reflexive pronoun before haber, like this. Me he despertado tarde. Te has cepillado los dientes. So let's wrap up. We have part number one, haber, yo he, tú has, ella ha, nosotros hemos, ellas han. And we have part number two, either ado or ido at the end of the verb, depending on its ending. So let's practice. Let's make affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and questions. Lorenzo ha cocinado la cena. Claudia ha ido a Corea. Tú has visto la película. Lorenzo no ha cocinado la cena. Claudia no ha viajado a Corea. Tú no has visto la película. Lorenzo ha cocinado la cena. Claudia ha viajado a Corea. ¿Has visto la película? And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. There is a free PDF for you to download on the link below that contains all the information that we have covered on this video and more for you to understand better how to handle the present perfect in Spanish. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to take your Spanish to the next level, visit Andino Spanish School and book a lesson with a native Spanish speaker. Hasta la próxima. Ciao.